Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I need something to sit that on. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Trying to be a content creator with a full-time job. Good morning, good morning. Hold on, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm getting my lighting. All right, good morning. Where's my security blanket? I'll grab it shortly. Hey, Miss Y, good morning. Hey, Resource Bay, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Y'all enjoyed it last time, so I figured I'd bring y'all back. Okay. You on time today? I barely made it today. Yesterday, I was selfish, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I was being selfish. After I left the doctor, if you hadn't noticed, y'all, I've been sick. Like, I've been showing up feeling like shit. But I'm better. I feel good today. Oh, y'all, come in, give me likes. Get me up to 1,000 likes this morning before we get started. I do have a mentor, and my mentor said, she joined my live the other morning. She said, you give out very valuable information. You're giving out information that people sell. Like, why are they not coming in liking your stuff? Why, like, it's just a few cents and it's just a touch. Good morning, Toya. Y'all, I used to be Toya's manager when we worked in the retail industry. And Toya, I tell people all the time that I feel like, no, Latoya, tell us what type of, I'm not going to say boss because I don't like that word. What type of manager was I? What type of manager was I? And this was what, about 15 years ago? Ooh, that was a long time ago. So, yeah, I'm not going to say what I think, what type of manager I was. If she's still here, I want her to tell you. And we reconnected on TikTok. And one reason we reconnected on TikTok was because my number has never changed. And I keep telling y'all that if someone is still in your phone and they log on to a platform, you're going to come up as someone they may know. This is the second time this has happened to me. Toya, and then thank you, Toya, and then one of my managers from Cisco in Texas when I was over there doing like product claims and stuff like that. Because as a me as a manager, I would always, y'all come on, get them likes up to 1,000 so we can journal. But me as a manager, I would always put myself in everybody else's shoes because I had at the time 5 kids. So y'all know how long ago that was. So I had at the time 5 kids, and I knew how it was like in my 20s, and my kids was young, and you have to get them to school, they get sick, you have to run to the school and check them out and all that stuff. And I led with that. I led with that compassion. I led with that understanding when it came to being a manager. And I think that's why I was successful at it. Now I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to manage nothing. I just want to come to work, worry about myself, and boom, from there. Come on, guys, come in and give me some likes. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Embroidered by T. Thank you, Resource Bay. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's the kind of manager I was. Like, I just expected everybody to do what they. Hey, let's work together. If we work together, we can keep them people off our back. She always get very professional and always supportive, even bringing the twins to work. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So that's how That's just how I've always been. I came from the understanding of having a child at 15 and never getting welfare. I used to get food stamps. I did get food stamps. But I never got like welfare or anything like that. Because for one, the money was not enough. It was not enough. I'm preaching, but y'all need to give me to 1,000 so we can journal. But the money was not enough. So I'm like, I gotta go work because $150, $230, whatever it wasn't gonna allow me to take care of my kids the way that I wanted. So I've always worked. Be a claims manager, but it was too much stress. Yeah, I've never been a claims manager, Christian. I've only been a team lead. When I'm talking about my managerial experience, I'm talking about wireless. I was in the wireless industry for like 15 years. 15 years. I was all over the wireless industry. If you name one of the carriers, 9 times out of 10, I worked for them. And worked myself up to district sales manager, so on and so forth. Y'all keep liking. Oh, we're at 1,000, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our journaling, and then I'm logged in, you guys, working because the company that I'm with is bringing on non-licensed people, and they're assisting them with getting their adjuster's license. And this is a word for y'all. Sometimes the way you show up, you never know who's watching you. And they feel like I would be a great liaison between the new people getting settled into studying the material. The company pays for the material, but I'm here via chat, or they can call me if they need help, or they can send me a quick Teams message. I'm stuck on this. It's not making sense. What have you? Am I getting extra money for it? No. But they were like, Miss Becky, we see you. You're a blessing. I'm interested in getting into the insurance industry. Thank you, Snowmatics. Thank you. Well, follow me, and guess what? I'm going to do what I can. Okay, y'all, so let's get into, we can't start our day without affirming ourselves. Without first waking up. When you wake up, the way I do it, I can't tell people what to do. When I get up in the morning, hey YouTube, I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm on with TikTok as well. When I first get up in the morning, the first thing I do, even before my eyes open, sometimes I realize I'm just laying there, but I'm awake. I'm like, thank you for allowing me to get out this bed this morning. Thank you for allowing me to wake up. Thank you that I had got no calls about my children and my grandchildren. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Then once I get up and get to moving, sometimes I try to journal before I get the twins out of bed. Or if we press for time while they're getting ready, I'll journal. And I just take that time to set the intention for my day. And when I tell y'all, it matters so much. It matters so much. I see I lost a couple people on YouTube when I said, thank you, Lord. Hey, if we not in alignment, we not in alignment. I'm not a Bible thumper. I don't even go to church like that, but I do believe. Okay, so now let's move on. No more straddling the fence. Y'all, I love my cup. It says the Serenity. I got these from TJ Maxx, and it's the entire Serenity prayer. This is cup number 2. The serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I love this little set. And then it's like 4 of them, and they have the Serenity prayer on them. Okay, so today our daily affirmation is, and I'm going to read it several times. Our daily prompt is, thank you, Resource Bay. And I'm going to read it several times. If you want to write it down, if it resonates with you, I suggest you write it down. And then just come back and revisit it throughout the day. Because I just have mine sitting here. But anyway, and this is my journal too, you guys. You can order it on TikTok at I Chose Faith, or I have a website, ichosefaith.com. Okay, so the journal prompt for today is, repetition is very important. Do the things that need to be done over and over again. Consume yourself in positive and motivating things over and over again. Fill yourself up daily with knowledge and positivity over and over again. Okay? Thank you, Toya. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I'm going to read that again for you guys just to make sure you get it. I need this because with me really going in on this content creation, being 51 years old, and I'm deciding to be serious with being a content creator, this is what I needed for today. Becky, just continue to do what you're doing, okay? Being in the Creators Rewards program is not like you got to get in there and you got to work. Being monetized on YouTube and in the TikTok, like you got to work. Like it really, like in order to stay in these programs, you really got to put forth the effort. Okay, so I'm gonna read the journal prompt one more time. Repetition is very important. Do the things that need to be done over and over again. Consume yourself in positive and motivating things over and over again. Fill yourself up daily with knowledge and positivity over and over again. When I think back over my life, and these are just my thoughts, some of my thoughts, I'm not going to share them all, but I'm going to share some of them. When I think back over my life, I find that the thing that I did over and over again is the thing that grew, the thing that had held on, the thing that was present. And sometimes those things were not positive. They were not positive. And I had to realize that doing the things or thing that I was doing over and over again, whether positive or negative, is what grew. I now do the things that bring me peace over and over again. The things that level me up over and over again. The things that motivate me over and over again in repetition. Let's see. Do I want to share that? I didn't highlight it. Okay, I'm not going to share that part. It's kind of personal. But repetition is the difference between success and failure. When you see a successful business or person, the one consistent thing about them is repetition. They show up over and over again. I will do all good things in repetition. Consistency and repetition. Repetition are the keys to success. So if you see someone that's doing the things that you want to do, the only thing that they're doing is showing up. They're showing up scared. They're showing up tired. They're showing up. They're just showing up and they're doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. What you put your energy into is what grows. Now you can decide if you want to put your energy into something that's negative. Watch how it grows. Watch how it grows. You put your energy into positive things, that's going to grow as well. So whatever you put your energy into is what is going to grow. So my challenge for you is, if you want something positive and it's good and it's not hurting anybody, but you want it, especially if you're in the third quarter of your life, like me. I'm 51. I'm in the third quarter. Do it. I was talking to my son yesterday. He came over and he's making some big changes. Well, good for you, chicken on biscuits. You put chicken on biscuits on YouTube said, I put my energy into Blockbuster stores, lost all my loot. Aw. Hey, sometimes shit happens. But anyway, so I was telling my son yesterday, I was telling him, babe, I'm in my third. I'm hey Erica, I'm in my third quarter. You're in your second quarter. Mind you guys, I had my son when I was 15. I said, It's time to live, baby. It's time for you. I don't want you to start in your third quarter. I want you to wrap up. Listen, Resource Bay, girl, are you still in here? If you are, block the silly people. I think I still got you as a moderator. But anyway, Toya, let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, I need a moderator. Thank you, Resource Bay. I can handle YouTube. They just silly. But anyway, I was telling my son yesterday that he's in his second quarter. It's funny that my son is right behind me, right? He's right behind me. So I had him when I was 15, pregnant at 14, had him when I was 15. And I'm like, baby, it's time, you know, drop the dead weight. Like, I ain't trying to get all and bring all his business out here, but drop the dead weight. Like, you know, do the things that make you happy, whatever it is. And I told him that. I said, babe, don't worry about me and what I think about nothing. Whatever it is that makes you happy, son, that's what I want you to do. But you got to do it, baby. You 36. You 36. You're in the second quarter of your life, 26 to 50. I want you to do it now. Don't wait like your mom. Live your life and do the things that you want to do now. And that's what I told him. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. My mentor gonna be happy. She gonna be happy. And she no holds barred either. So with that, I know that you guys, if you're here for adjusting, that's our little motivation. Now wait, before I move on. What do somebody drop it in the comments, like, what do you think about the daily prompt? And if you need me to read it again, if you wasn't here or you're just getting in, I'll read it again. Because I'm telling you, every time I read it, it fills me up. It gets me going. It gets me started for the day. Okay. Good morning, Aquarius. Okay, so I'm going to read the daily prompt one more time, and then we're going to move on to adjusting, because I saw a lot of it's reminding me to keep going. Yes, ma'am, my loyal Jim. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep showing up for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to read it one more time, and then we're going to move over, because I saw some questions. Where can I get to the questions? Oh, I could pull them up here. I'm finally using my iMac, y'all. That's one thing I wanted to tell y'all. Things have definitely changed in the insurance industry, and I'll be giving y'all information from my perspective. So I got a new perspective on some things. Yeah, has me thinking, and what I have done consistently is showing up in my life right now. Absolutely. Sometimes we need the positive vibes. We do. There's enough negativity going around. We do need the positive vibes, Lily. We sure do. I'm trying to get to TikTok. I think I can remember some of the questions off the top of my head. But anyway, let me read this one more time, then we're going to keep it pushing. Repetition is very important. Do the things that need to be done over and over again. Consume yourself in positive and motivating things over and over again. Fill yourself up daily with knowledge and positivity over and over again. I affirm I will be repetitious in all things that come together for my good. I affirm I will be repetitious in all things that come together for my good. Alrighty. Hi. Okay, so let's move on to claims, because I know that's why a lot of y'all are here. I don't know if y'all know, but they do have a system out there, and I was reached out. Let's see, Davies reached out to me again, continuously asking me if I have USAA certifications. This was yesterday. I do not have USAA certification. Put me on Progressive or something. I don't know if I have the time or the wherewithal to sit there and get it. But then I was talking on live, and somebody was like, USAA is easy, Becky. You might want to get it. I don't have time. I got videos to shoot. I got content to make. So I literally don't have time. And then who else reached out to me? Oh, Evolve reached out to me. Now I did go in and set up everything. I don't know nothing about nothing. I uploaded my licenses. I uploaded my resume. I uploaded my headshot. Y'all, if y'all don't have a headshot, get a headshot. The headshot I had was like 4 or 5 years old, and I did not like it. My hair was red. No, about 2, 3 years old. And so I had to run home after I picked the girls up because I was in the streets all day by myself. Good morning, Mom. I was in the streets all day by myself, just chilling, maxing, and relaxing. I had some retail therapy. I was influenced on TikTok and went to Coach. Oh, I did. I went to Coach. I went in and spent some of that deployment money. So I'm your frugal adjuster, okay? I am your frugal doogle adjuster. Like, you're not gonna catch me in Louis Vuitton. If I do, it's one or two things. Are you not doing a casualty job anymore? I am a bodily injury casualty adjuster. I am. You may be thinking about me talking about the deployment. I was on a cat deployment for about a month, a little over a month. So I still have my 9 to 5. Trust me, I still have my 9 to 5, Miss Erica. So yesterday, when I went to the doctor, I got a chest X-ray and all that. You can't keep up. Yeah, I'm a casualty adjuster. I am a commercial casualty adjuster with a TPA. Okay, people started reaching out to me about deployments, and I kept saying no. You want to be placed on standby? No. And then I got an offer from, and I'll tell you the company that I chose to work with. Right, I chose to stay on deployment with Genpact. Okay, y'all give me some likes, because I'm dropping information. Give me some likes. That's the least you can do. Oh, type pound FYP too. Pound FYP. Okay, so I decided to take, okay, here's the deets on USAA. If you have to have XM8 to do an estimate and no free sessions anymore. I don't do free sessions. Listen, I haven't even been advertising or saying or mentioning that I do one-on-ones because I don't want to be known as the mentor. But if you want to, because Lily paid good money to talk to me, but back in the day, and she just did her first deployment, y'all. But anyway, if you want to, people just took it upon themselves to email me. Hey, and I'm not posting a video. If you were in my live, and you hear it, then you hear it. But yeah, you have to email me. You have to tell me like where you are, what it is that you want, and then I'll tell you what it is, and I can send you the invoice, and we go from there. So, because I don't want to be known as just a mentor, like, because that damn thing keep getting crooked, and it's getting on my nerves. I gotta fix it, y'all. I gotta fix it. I'm sorry. Shit, I need my stool. Okay, let's see. No, I mean you would have to pay for XM8 to finish their cert now. Oh, okay. Well, I do have Xactimate already. I do have it already. But so you finished it? If you got USAA cert, Davies reached out to me. And y'all know I had a staff position with Davis. Okay, so where were we, y'all? But anyway, I took that deployment with Genpack. So y'all never know. I never drop names when I'm currently working with the company. When I leave, I do not mind sharing with y'all. Mama prescription ready. I do not mind sharing with y'all, you know, who I'm with when I'm there. And then what was funny was this guy I met at NACA. His name is Chase. He sent me a message. He said, "Hey, Miss Becky, you remember me?" And I was like, because I still had his number in my phone because one of his friends took the Louisiana course with me. So we were on the deployment together. Y'all, this is a small world. This is a small world. Trust me. This is a small world. But yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm just trying to, the first week on deployment, y'all, I got sick. That's why I've been using filters. I was dark around the eyes. I'm just starting. I had a sinus infection. And I'm like, okay, this is why. 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 But Genpack, my experience with Genpack, everybody was super nice. Okay, y'all give me some likes. Everybody was super nice. However, I don't want to say this wrong. However, they were not hands on. Like my team lead, he didn't know nothing. Mr. Eddie, I think y'all, we was on live one time when I talked to Mr. Eddie. God bless his heart. He's been in adjusting since Hurricane Andrew, but he didn't know this, right? He didn't know the carrier, and I'm not gonna mention the carrier. And then the other team lead, like my daughter is working next to me. Her team lead is on point. They're having meetings. They're helping the new people. And by the way, my daughter is over there killing it. This girl got 36 closed claims. You multiply 36 times 400. Her and Brown Sugar, they are killing it. I was getting paid per day, $700 per day, whether I close the claim or not. They get paid per claim. Okay, so let's go back to Genpack. I think is a great company. However, I feel like they picked the wrong team lead on this particular assignment, and I say that, and I'm gonna follow it up with she. You know, she when the manager called and was like, okay, we lost. You know, they pulling all the claims back because whatever. And then she ended up calling me and we talked for a while. She said, look, send your email, send your resume here, blase, blase. I sent it. The people have contacted me already because this is a different type of position. It's 1099. I'm going to work under my EIN. And yes, hey, Brown Sugar Girl, I just called your name. I'm going to work under my EIN, right? No, it is not a conflict of interest because my day job is bodily injury, commercial bodily injury. And y'all, when you hear me go from casualty to bodily injury, they are one and the same, okay? Think about when you're watching the news and it says, we had 6 casualties, right? So I use bodily injury for people that's not familiar with the lingo to know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to be walking around here saying casualty adjuster. So somebody asked that, you know, somebody made a statement, oh, what a hell of a title. And that's why when I made the video, hey, it's because some people don't understand that casualty and bodily injury is the same. My team lead from Genpack told me to send my resume. And I sent my resume out. So I had to do a headshot, and I'll tell y'all about it when, you know, once I'll tell you about it once it comes up. But it's not supposed to be, you know, strenuous because she know it's not supposed to be taxing. But we'll see. I'll tell y'all about it I don't want to shit on my show. So hopefully I'll know more later today. Hopefully I'll know more later today. But I was telling them that you and my daughter over there killing it. I think she up to 36, 37 closed claims, Brown Sugar. Y'all give me some likes. Give me some likes. Give me the 6,000. Thank you. Give me to 6,000. So, Brown Sugar, my daughter and I, we all work for the same carrier, but we work with different firms, independent adjusting firms. Oh, I knew what I wanted to tell you. I wrote it right here. Way back, like I got 32 so far, working on 5 more. Good job, good job. And you see how much your payout gonna be for, for when y'all initially started. Hold on, y'all. I wish that call would come through my iPhone. Babe, if you on my live, call me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all, let me tell you, Brown Sugar, Lily, like people like that I mentored, and they got deployments. Brown Sugar started working as a staff adjuster. Brown Sugar, they asking me how I do 1099 and staff. I just do it. I just do it. Oh, but what I was wanting to, okay, this is what I was wanting to say. Thank you for sharing, Lily. Y'all gonna get me kicked out of the claims community too. Y'all gonna get me kicked the hell out because I'm telling y'all that people are working multiple jobs. And they say we talk too much already. Y'all gonna get me kicked the hell out. I wanted to get in adjusting, but kind of got discouraged with new adjusters where we're having problems finding jobs. How long has your daughter been doing this? Oh, my daughter's been doing this for like 7 years. But first of all, you need to know what area of adjusting you want to get into. Just because you want to be an adjuster, you need to focus on one thing, and just because you start there does not mean you can't move around. You know what I mean? So figure out which area of adjusting you want to start in. What would I recommend? Good morning, Shay. What would I recommend? I would recommend liability, because with liability you can kind of maneuver between cat and staff. You only been doing it for a year and you killing it. Has everything I told you about adjusting been real? Did I fluff it at all? Did I lie at all? Snowmatic, I absolutely can. Give me some likes. Give me some likes, some share. Give me something. I absolutely can. So if you're wanting to get into adjusting, the safe way to get into adjusting, just to secure yourself, is to get liability experience. It's to get liability experience, right? And let me tell you why a lot of cat adjusters and independent adjusters are finding it hard to secure. Oh, thank you, Toya. To secure. She did. And to secure your career and a job and making money, right? So the thing about cat and independent adjusters, they don't have nothing but haphazardly as property experience where they learned as they went. They don't know anything about policy interpretation. They don't know anything about liability. They don't know anything about statutes of limitations. They don't know anything about reserves, loss reserves. They don't know anything about nothing but showing up and working through them files the best they can. And if it's something that I say that you don't agree with, drop it in the comments. So let's have a discussion. Because I'm not gonna say I know it all, but I know what I know. Right? So that's why during the dry season, a lot of cat and independent adjusters couldn't find work. And here I am dancing from job to job. Job to job, job to job, job to job. They can't find work. That's because they really don't have any claims experience. No claims experience. Where should you start? Start with a company. Just start with a company. You know, you have to have your resume in order. You have to make sure that you have those keywords. You have to be strong in like customer service. Like if you're going in as an entry level, like you want to acknowledge your customer service skills. You have to be able to multitask, you know, and different things like that. And while I'm there, let me get back on to what I was saying. All right, y'all. Keep tapping the screen. I know y'all not used to that in here. I know y'all not. I know y'all not, but y'all gotta keep tapping. Allstate, yeah, Allstate, Progressive, some of your local insurance companies in Louisiana, Go Auto, Freedom Insurance. You can even look at insurance placement agencies. State Farm allow entry level. They had some remote positions because I had a mentee in Tennessee that started with State Farm. My daughter, that's in the insurtech industry, her career is really doing the do. But anyway, she started with Allstate. She started with Cat, but then she got an entry level position with Allstate. Wasn't making very much money. Let's see. Miss Erica says she loves liability. I'm working first party property right now and looking to get into another casualty job. So if she says first party property, that's commercial, right? Because typically with commercial, they usually, from what I've seen, and I've worked with like three. No, one, two. Okay, they typically assign only, you either work first party or third party. You either work first party or third party. I've done both. With Davies, I worked first party, which means first party. I want to stack jobs too. That's my new goal, baby. We stacking because we may have to leave the country. um, but first party is when you take care of your insured. So it's more about policy interpretation. And in commercial, you want to make sure the driver is listed and was added during the policy period. You want to make sure that the tractor, trailer, or whatever, the vehicle is listed. You want to make sure, like some policies have in commercial, where you have to make sure that the licenses, you run an MVR to make sure that the driver's licenses were valid and different things like that. That's first party. Third party is, and I love commercial. Okay, I love commercial. Third party is when you're taking care of the claimant or the other party. Sometimes you still have to determine, sometimes, okay, I'm not going to go there, that's going to confuse you. But third party is when you're taking care of the other party, the claimant, right? So if your commercial driver strikes a claimant's vehicle, then you're taking care of that. It's not like general standard auto, like regular, like Allstate, State Farm, your local little insurance agencies, Freedom Insurance, stuff like that, where you're taking care of the first party, which is your insurance, and you're taking care. I hate that. I don't like that. Oh, Erica says she's on the homeowner side. You're on the homeowner side. Okay, so you know your shit. So you like my girl, Okay, Brown Sugar. She's on the property owner side as well. Okay, so what I did was, y'all, okay, give me some more likes. I'm about to drop some gem. I'm about to tell y'all how I'm able to stack in the claims industry. Claims is a hard, strenuous job. But what I found is that you're in Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana. Are you licensed? What I found is, as you go up in claims, there's two things I want to share. And I got to say, I don't want to lose my train of thought. One is that as you move through the claims adjusting industry and you start to level up, the interviews are not like the Progressives, Allstate, State Farm interviews. And if there's somebody in here who don't agree, drop it in the chat. The interviews are like this. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Fine, thank you. How are you? Tell me about your claims experience. Okay. Tell me what's a day in a life. What's a day in a life on the current position you hold? Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so have you processed any demands? Do you know what a demand is? I absolutely do. You know, so they want to know that, one, you can talk the lingo, you can speak the lingo, and that you know what you're talking about. Okay, and this is what I'm about to tell y'all. This is what I'm about to tell y'all. I fluffed the hell out of my resume. Period. Y'all been following me. I've been telling y'all. Every time I got a job, every time whatever. Every time I move. Because I expect all good things to happen for me. First of all, y'all may not believe in that manifestation, and not a manifestation. Take affirmation, affirming yourselves, and actually really aligning that energy. I'm telling you, is exactly. So I did not know bodily injury. I did not know greatness. I did not know. I'm telling you, it's one thing to work a damn claim. I got that. Simply Shay, there you go. It's one thing to it's one thing to work a claim. What was I about to say? But it's another whole goddamn thing to handle bodily injury claims. Let me be honest with you. Hear me. I missed the dog bite, slip, and falls and attorneys. One of my daughters, the one that I told y'all coming to work with me, she's doing general liability. Yeah, that's how I got mine as well with property. Didn't know a damn thing. Okay, so let me tell y'all how I got from how I got from just working commercial claims and all that into bodily injury. First off, one of my great friends here on YouTube was like, Becky, do it. Because I had, in my positions where they was trying to push me to do it. And I was like, I don't want to be bothered with that. Even my daughter, Mama, you get over here, you're going to love it. Okay, so I had a mentor. Mr. John, he lived in California, but he's from Louisiana. He just took a likeness to me, okay? A likeness to me. And he started allowing me to adjust initial, like once I got to claim it, and I'd say, okay, soft tissue injuries. Oh, you went to after hours clinic. Okay, so they prescribed you Tylenol. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. I already got in my head what I'm going to offer. I said, well, I'd like to go ahead and offer you $5,000 for the inconveniences and for your soft tissue injuries, so on and so forth. I'm gonna do a video and allow y'all to hear me settle a claim or attempt to settle a claim with, let me write that down, to settle a claim with an attorney. You never know how it's gonna go. Okay, so I was like, okay, so I was getting in it. So once I did that, the lady took my offer. Well, initially the first one, she didn't, they didn't take my offer. So I was like, okay, well, I had already started low, right? Because we were responsible for the accident. It was soft tissue or whatever. I said, you know what? I say, the highest my authority go before I have to reassign you to a bodily injury adjuster is $10,000. You would have to sign the release today, releasing myself, my company, the carrier, so on and so forth, from any additional claims, any additional claims on this incident. And she was like, 10,000. Okay, just send it over. Baby, I emailed it over. She went and got it notarized. I got it back the next day. I issued her payment, and I had it expedited to her. Oh, thank you, Lady K. Thank you. Y'all give me some more likes. So, okay, I was like, okay, this is not bad. So when I was going through my files and the files that had, when I would get new files and they would have the bodily injury adjuster assigned, I would go in and look at how they work the claim. If it was reported by an attorney and an attorney was assigned to the file, they would go in, they would reach out to the attorney either via call or email and acknowledge that we've received the claim. Good afternoon, Mr. So attorney at law. I'm such and such, the bodily injury adjuster. Rebecca is the liability adjuster, and I'll be taking care of the vehicle. Blah, 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 blah. Please reach out to me with any questions or concerns. So I started paying attention. I settled with a debit card. Just did one last night. I've never settled with a debit card, girl. I've never settled with a debit card. I wonder if there's something we could do. I'm gonna ask. So just put the money right over there. I know that's right. No, I don't think we could do that. I don't know, but I'm gonna ask. Shoot, can we direct deposit or something like that? But anyway, so I started watching my files. It loads within an hour. Oh yeah. And okay, let me write this down. Because I don't want to forget. I'm gonna come back to this. So that's what I started doing, y'all. I started going into the files and I started seeing how they were working the files. Then I go look at the diary. They done diary this shit out 30 days. They'll tell the attorney, please send me any updates on demands, treatments, yada, yada, yada. And 30 days, 45 days, you don't go back and touch that file for 45 days? For 45 damn days? You don't touch that file for 45 days. I was sold. I was like, oh, hell. So what I did was, they wanted me to train and move over to... Yeah, we can't do that here. Keep in mind, we're a TPA. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm going to ask that question, though. But I don't think we can. But I'm going to ask. So, I knew that the company I was with was trying to get me into bodily injury, but I knew that they weren't going to pay me right. They were going to keep me where I was at, right? Mind you, y'all know that I did get paid commissions on closed files. Okay. So I did my resume. And my daughter, I told her, I say, look, I want to watch you. Can I come sit with you, shadow you? I want to watch you. I reached out to somebody else I know. I say, what you think about this? Tell me what I need to know to get through this interview, for a bodily injury adjuster. Tell me what I need to know. I studied and I prepared. I got the local job where I was able to go into the office 3 days. I was supposed to go to the office 3 days. And y'all know that didn't last for 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm taking my ass back home. And then I secured this job pretty much the same day. Because when I was looking for a job, I put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just apply to one company. I probably applied to 50. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. It's a numbers game. So I fluffed my resume and I studied. I learned words like, when I was talking to my friend, I said, give me the lingo. What do I need to do? Mind you, I had gone through files, taking notes. Like, I literally studied, y'all. And I shadowed. And I knew I needed to know words like demands, Stowers demands, statute of limitations, and different things like that. So when you're having an interview for these higher level or senior level positions, it's laid back. They just want to know if you can talk the talk and walk the walk. Then when I got in there, I was calling her and my daughter, look, y'all, look at this. I remember one of my first claims, somebody requested policy limits, and I'm like, they barely got hurt. They request. Just acknowledge the claim. You know damn well you're not going to pay $1 million for this claim. It's the attorney's job to ask you for that shit. I was like, oh, I need to open my curtains, y'all. My flowers need some sun. Not my curtains, my blinds. I don't even have curtains up. So I was like, oh, okay. So they just going to ask for policy limits. Oh, okay. Baby, I was shaking like, what am I gonna do? They asked for policy limits with a $6,000 medicals, $6,000 in medicals. Girl, listen, I'm telling you about my first one. They want limits from scratch. I'm like, so I just, you learn as you go, but you got to have the wherewithal. If you're going to go out there and fluff that resume, you got to have the wherewithal to do it. Now, with that, I want to say this, and then I got something else to say. I got to write it down now. Y'all know your girl in the middle of menopause. She don't want to forget nothing. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to mention is that this is claim closure season for bodily injury casualty adjusters. These people want this money for Christmas. These people want this money for Christmas. They on the attorney's ass, and the attorneys are on us. This is a time of year where we close a lot of our files because people want Christmas money. If I wasn't a casualty adjuster, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that this is the busy season for casualty adjusters. That's why it went from super. Hey, Miss Roni, come in and get your girl some likes, Miss Roni. We went from super slow to, I'm like, where are these damn demands coming from? Hey, honey, and that's where they're coming from. So if I wasn't in casualty or bodily injury, I wouldn't know that. Okay? So the next thing I want to get into with you guys is somebody mentioned stacking jobs. Thank you for rocking with me, YouTube. I appreciate you. So if you're in Louisiana, I'm in Louisiana, and I have an adjusting pre-licensing school where I can assist you with taking the exam. Okay, so on the homeowner side, theft claims increase. They looking for Christmas money. Oh, Lord. Why that makes so much sense, Erica? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So on the casualty side, on the casualty side of it, they want to go ahead and settle the claims to get that little money while the attorney's holding out. And then on your side, they're doing theft claims because they need that Christmas money. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, so the next thing, I wanted to talk to y'all about claim season. Okay, remember a while back, I used to say, you may need to get you like a Dell or HP in order to work claims, because when I was really out there, I never could use like my iPad or anything not my iPad, my MacBook or anything like that. Let me tell y'all, I got a Dell set up right here. I started to move the camera, but I don't want to move my setup. Okay? But here with my independent claims and stuff, this year I've used my iMac and I've used my MacBook Air. So, because everything, it looks like with the carriers that whatever, it looks like they are web-based. And if it's web-based, you may have to use like Google, like with the one I just got off, I had to work in Google. So listen, after Black Friday weekend, an influx of theft claims come flooding. Ugh. Okay, there go my girl. She's property, but she's on a deployment too. Oh, okay. Now let's get into stacking jobs. So the thing is, you want to be comfortable in one position and know how to work that position before bringing on another one. Because you don't want to be sitting there stressed out. I was stressed out because I accepted 3 deployments. But I did that knowing I'm going to pick the one that works better for me. Right? And then I got rid of 2. And then my other daughter lied and was like, Mama, I'm gonna come and work 1. And she ended up out of town. And I'm like, girl, I'm not going to sit over here and try to keep this going. And I self-released. Somebody asked me, how do you self-release? You let them know, hey, something came up. It could be anything. I had a friend, I don't know if she out here, but I had a friend, she said her dad, unfortunately, we keep it real over here. We keep it real. If you're sensitive, you might want to hop out. But I had a friend, her dad has already passed on. He's been gone for a while. She told people her daddy died because she didn't want to burn bridges. She didn't want to burn bridges. She didn't want to say, I don't want this deployment. I got another one. Come on now. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And y'all know I like to do things by the book. But hell, shit. With the way the world going, with the way we going, baby, you got to get in where you fit in. Somebody asked me if it was a conflict of interest. Excuse me. Where? A conflict of interest where? There's nothing in licensing that says I cannot hold 2 adjuster positions. There is something specific in licensing that says you cannot sell and adjust. Okay? And what I'm doing is I'm doing casualty, commercial casualty bodily injury as a staff adjuster. Okay? As an independent adjuster, I'm doing property, homes, okay? Homes. Basically working with coverages A, B, and C. That's it. I'm not working with coverages E and F. I'm not working with those coverages. You know what coverages on homeowners policies E and F is? Come on, my property people, tell them. Tell them. What's coverages E and F in homeowners? Don't make us take y'all to school today. What do y'all think? Coverages E and F. If y'all got homeowners policies, y'all probably don't even know yourselves. And I know I got people in here that own homes. I know I do. Where my property people at? Y'all Googling it? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, so property is liability. Someone come to your house, slip, fall through the floor, whatever. Your dog run out and bite the mailman, whatever. That's liability, right? Property F is, just say someone walked onto your property and twisted their ankle in a hole. You're not liable. Shit. For one thing, they shouldn't have been on your property, right? They shouldn't have been on your property. But however, because you have a good heart and you know she's a single mom and she walked on your property getting her son's ball and twisted her ankle, right? So you say, you know what? I can file that on my homeowner's coverage F and I'll go ahead and take care of your medical bills. I'm not accepting liability for it because you shouldn't have had your ass on my property. But because I know you're a single mom and you're struggling, let me take care of that visit that you made to the ER to get that cast. Okay? I hope you learned something today. I don't just talk it, baby. I walk it too. So that's coverage E and F on property. Okay? So most times we don't even touch that. We just want to take care of your house, your additional structures, pay you some ALE, ALE, additional living expenses. That's all we want to do. Hey, the nice adjuster. Thank you, Z Mommy, for the like. Oh no. Thank you, Z Mommy, for joining. Give me some likes, Z Mommy. But yeah, so listen, I had gotten away from property adjusting. I don't think I did property since 2018, 2019. But it's just like riding a bicycle. Once I started getting my claims, I started getting back into it. I had navigational issues that Brown Sugar helped me with. I had navigational issues. First staff job, Miss Becky. So excited. Got my all lines license last month. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Congratulations. And glad I found your page. I'm looking into getting into this field of work. Thank you. Listen, let me drop this on y'all now. Give me some likes real quick. Let me drop this on y'all. We have a lot of adjusters that's deployed right now. They are working. We have some that's gotten released, like myself, right? Thank God I have my 9 to 5, right? All right. If you're looking into getting into staff, this is the time. This is the time. Because when these deployments start really releasing people and stuff like that, then people going to be coming trying to get them a damn staff job. You need to get on it like yesterday. I don't care if you deployed, Brown Sugar. I don't care. If you see something out there you're interested in, you need to go apply for it. And I need you guys to have however many, whatever you're interested in, you need to have a resume for that position. I have a CAT roster resume. I have a casualty commercial bodily injury resume. And what's my third resume? just commercial, a standard commercial. But I'm gonna tell you that I won't use that one again because I'm into casualty bodily injury, and that's my interest now. That's where I wish I could show y'all. You need to make friends. You need not make friends, but you need to find colleagues and stuff within the industry. I got I wish I could show y'all the doggone text. Let me see if I could show y'all. Hold on, TikTok want me to do something. Hold on, let's see if I can pull it up on this. God dog it. I like to give y'all the proof. Oh, I think I got it. I think I can show y'all. Oh, did she email it to me? Oh, let me check my email. Because the proof be in the pudding. Did she email it? Let me see. But anyway, it's and I never stopped looking for work. Shoot, I can't find it. And I'm on both of my phones, y'all. Oh, I hate that. But it's a commercial casualty position, paying, the salary range is from 90 to 100 with the opportunity to earn bonuses. I might screenshot it and make a video or something and let y'all see. I'm gonna take the company. Can I take the company name out of it and his contact information? I don't know. But anyway, and I got a text message, y'all, from the lady that booked the one-on-one with me last minute. She got to go to the next phase. So she's already an adjuster, but she's wanting to get into workers' comp. So she did get to go to the next phase in the hiring process. Okay. So yeah, so that's how I stack, y'all. Because I have a hard time saying no. I be wanting to give stuff a try. You have to be careful with burning bridges, but send me an email. Yep, right at home. We're at home. Brown Sugar's at home. My daughter's at home. We're at home. Just use what I would say with stacking is make sure you're securing that first position and you can kind of move how you want, right? Like with this job, like with my 9 to 5, I already got up, y'all, and I billed 6.5 hours. I reviewed a demand. I acknowledged claims, newly assigned claims. I acknowledged receipt of the demands. I acknowledged receipt of the claims. All via email. Hadn't talked to one person yet. Where my work phone at? This my work phone. I'm on this phone for YouTube, that phone for TikTok. This is my work phone. So I've already billed 6.5 hours. So all I have to bill now is, I'm going to try to give them about 12 hours today. Today, Friday, I'm going to go out with a bang. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to review one more demand. It looks like it's just a straightforward demand. It looks like they just want their money. Looking at the right places for those types of jobs. I'm just getting the generic. Blooming Beyond Boundaries. Are you a licensed adjuster? And Jackie works a commercial position that's similar to mine and stuff like that. So I just want y'all to know, like, my experiences in adjusting is just so different. I went in the other day and I was watching people and stuff, and because I'm on both sides. I'm on IACAT, and I want to show y'all Let's see. Let me see if I can. I want to show y'all my pay statement. Give me some likes while I'm looking for it. I might have to get off YouTube if I can't get it on my MacBook. Let's see. Y'all know I love showing proof. Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to pull it up. YouTube, if you're on TikTok, go over and follow me, or go over and hop on live on TikTok. BeckyDenise. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, hop on TikTok, and because I want to show them this pay statement. I appreciate y'all. Have a good one.